It looks.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, there we
Yep.
go. Yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me set up the recording on my side,
Okay.
and we'll be ready.
Sounds like that Robert dude is here.
Yeah. Lydia, has your leg felt okay?
I wouldn't say okay. I'm on some pain meds that have me feeling a little interesting, so
Hmm.
kind of having a hard time walking, getting around, like getting Bodhi out to do his business, but
So,
doing the best I
yeah.
can.
So are you going to be safe to navigate the Capitol?
I had to the other day, so I'll just kind of make it happen. Um, you know, Probably will have to sit down and stuff like that sometimes, but definitely still
Hmm.
want to go. I heard about the SSP bill.
Yeah,
Um,
and I guess Sheila talked to you.
yes, she did.
Yeah, it sounds like you and I are testifying before the committee on Tuesday.
Wonderful.
All right, I'm
Yep, Tuesday.
recording.
Okay, yeah, Tuesday at noon, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I heard from her too.
Yep. Kim, have you been, Vaughn, have you been doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my good days and bad days.
Yeah.
Yeah, been okay.
Yeah.
And Rhonda looked at a message from a year ago to get stuff all messed up because I said stuff last year. That kind of irritated me because Robert and Lydia spent all that time calling people to get them to go to the Capitol last year, and nobody was returning my calls. I did 3 different things, sent
Mhm.
emails, text messages, and calls. And I'm like, they're not going to respond to me. I'm done.
Right.
But Rhonda can pick up her phone and check other text messages, but leave a text message there from me from a year ago. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it was about the Capitol trip last year. Like I was
Oh,
supposed to be
wow.
setting something up. I'm like, news to me?
Yeah, I thought it was weird when Mom said you were setting up getting a van for us.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, even though that was a false alarm, in case you all were not aware, yesterday the SSP bill did move into committee, so that's better than we did last year.
Um,
And this is Lydia. I have some connections, like one with the sponsor, but I also happen to know some people on general laws, which is what
Mhm.
it got sent to. So I'm hoping to kind of network with I would really hope this would be a bipartisan issue, but you know, time will tell.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely hoping to leverage some connections to see what we can
yeah,
do.
yeah. I'm hoping so. That's why, because I know the Republicans are all about like hard work and working and stuff like that. That's why I'm planning to kind of focus some of my talk Tuesday on that.
Yeah, got to be strategic, right? And how we
Yeah,
present it.
yeah. All right. Well, so that's good news, and we'll talk a little more tomorrow too. We have a board meeting in the morning also. Um, but I don't does not look like Chris and Randy will join us. I have some news, and we have something we need to talk about, but not necessarily decide tonight. But I want to ask anyone else if they have any updates, things they want to ask about, or things they want to share.
Um, this is Kimmy. Um, my sister looked at the list that Randy made on volunteers.
Uh-huh.
She is going to help out in some way, um, except for the setting up section. So she can
Okay.
help out in any way.
Awesome.
Way.
Great.
Hey, this is Jeff. Are you guys hearing some feedback?
No?
I'm hearing echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
I am too, I
Okay.
think, a little bit, very mildly.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not hearing it now. So, oh no.
I think I have.
I only really hear it when, oh, yeah, it is a little bit.
I have some apps open on my phone. I don't know that that's it, but I'm going to check that out.
Do we want to pause or should we keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right. Well, that is definitely good news about Kimmy's sister. And thanks for reaching out to her about that. Any other updates or things we need to cover?
Harry got a couple gift cards for Mattingly's the
Oh,
other day,
awesome.
and he gave them to me. So I'll bring them to the Sassy meeting.
Okay.
And I gave him some more donation letters, so whenever his family goes out, he can see if he can get donations.
Great. Jeff did send out, I did not get a chance to look at it, an Excel spreadsheet for pick-a-numbers.
Yeah, I did like a cut and paste thing or copy and paste thing directly into an email. I think it worked, but just checking out. So we
Okay.
bought we there are some I think nine, six, seven, eight. Yeah, nine numbers we bought so far. I bought two, Kim and some Kim Brown and some people that she knows bought some, so they're out there.
Okay. That's awesome. We also sent out a draft flyer. I don't know if anyone got to read that.
Did y'all send it to email or how did y'all send it to?
Yes, Dad
Okay.
sent it.
Okay, I'll have to check my email
He
again.
sent it as a reply all to an earlier thing about the registration form. If you don't have it, I can just pop it on again.
Okay.
I looked at it when he first sent it. I'll have to look at it again to refresh my memory.
Yeah. So we ran into our first hiccup. What we wanted to do, since we were asking people to register, was to have a QR code, which we did. So that way, if someone had a printed flyer, they could just scan the QR code and go to the page. But the QR codes expire, so they don't work for very
Oh.
long.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I don't think Sassy wants to pay $15 a month for a QR code subscription.
No, how many people are going to be able to do
No.
that?
Yeah. So what we're trying now is, so we're going to need to redraft the flyer with a link. I think there are ways to shorten URLs so they're not so massive to type.
I
So
think
that
that would
having
be
a
better.
having a shortened link should make it pretty easy. Now there was something that came up, a suggestion that was brought up is that we should consider using a service called Eventbrite. I don't know if anyone's heard of that.
What
It's
is
like
that?
It's like a
I have
ticket
no idea.
purchasing registration service. The advantage of it, so the way it's set up right now, tentatively, is a person fills out the Google form and then clicks another link and goes to another page, PayPal, to pay. We on the disadvantage for us, well, it's a disadvantage for them because there's two places they have to go to, and then we have to hope that they leave a note in the note section telling us what the payment is. Eventbrite can manage all of it for you. You can have a page created, they fill out the information you want, we have total control over the questions. It sells them the ticket, they make the payments on the site, and then if they're I think there and there's a way for those who don't want to pay online to still register. But yeah, it takes care of all of it. So like I know Jeff, you and my parents spent quite a long time last year trying to figure out where certain payments were from and whether they were for trivia versus other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Eventbrite would take care of all of it because you would just have a chart telling you exactly what each thing is for, and you can even have extra things like donations. So the only thing you'd really need to go externally for would be things that we buy that night at that are bought that night at trivia, and pick a numbers probably would still need to be PayPal. But other than that, I mean, it sounds like it's a one-stop solution for just about everything. The only downside is they do charge fees. So we would have to decide, do we want to eat the fee or charge a little extra for tickets? We would lose about $3 on a ticket.
Um,
Hmm.
we
I
make
don't know.
we earn a lot of money for that thing. I don't know that $3 would be all that. So I think we made like $7,000 last year.
Yeah. So I'm
So
thinking, let's see, if you have,
I don't remember how many tickets we sold either.
so I mean, I believe it's like 80 seats is what we can sell, which is $1,600. And then if you subtract, okay, it looks like we would be down to about 1,360.
80 people at $3 a piece is $240. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's that big of a deal. $240 compared to what we would make in total. That's why people are saying, why are we uh
So basically, the tickets will be $17 and the fee would be
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, if we pay for this and pay for that, and I know we don't do this, but I know some groups pay a company to come in and supply all the questions and this and that. So if we keep paying for this and that and this and that, then, that's going to chip away at what we make.
Yeah. I
we'll
mean,
just,
Yeah.
what would we think about just raising? We just say the ticket price is, I don't know, $23.
25.
Yeah, I mean, that is on average what I've seen most trivia nights charge.
Trivias are anywhere either 20 or 25. There's the
Yeah.
NFB trivia, I think, is 25, which seems to be about the standard now.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I have.
we can't raise it this year because we've already told people that it was already $20. So we can't really go back on our word on that.
Mm.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
yeah.
because that's going to
And
cause a bunch of rift. You told us this price, and then you're going to come back and tell us $5 more. Yeah.
and how many people do you think are really going to be able to do? Think about a membership. How many members are really going to be able to do?
Yeah,
I mean,
see,
maybe
I don't think the most of the members will be able to. But I mean, that is, we still need, ideally, we still need people to register so that we can get them, make sure that they can get to the correct table and that we can provide any accommodations and things. So they'll still have to register from it.
Mhm.
So, I was thinking maybe next year raising the price. That would be better because you don't want to do it this year. To cause
Right.
a big rift. Everybody to be like, but we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
That way everybody can be more prepared for
Right.
next year.
well, that's what I was just gonna say. This is Lydia, like what people know, we're not charging this year because we already agreed to X amount, but next year it would be more like, this price, whatever we decide. I agree with Erica. I think we should stick with what we told members.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder, hey, can we do like at one of our meetings? Can we do a tutorial of the website? Like say, hey,
Uh,
this is how you register.
yeah, possibly. I think we could do that. Yeah.
That might be helpful for some people.
Yeah. Yeah. If they don't know how to use a screen reader, though, that's not going to help them.
True.
Or
Yeah.
can people still just send a payment to PayPal and say this is for trivia for me or however many
Um,
people?
yeah, that's
That's
what we
what
have
I
to
was
dis
planning on doing.
I mean, that was direct. It's easy. There's no form needs to be created. Just, keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way I
Just
planned on doing it too.
That's what I
Hmm.
planned on doing, just putting a note in there. I mean, if people, you have to keep reiterating, and you shouldn't have to keep doing that over and over. You've told them once, you've told them 1,000 times to put the note in there. They should know better by now. We're not working with a bunch of 5-year-olds.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, the other thing we know is talking about, how where the money's supposed to go.
Because
And
even when, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Brett, can you kind of explain again what the purpose of the Eventbrite is?
Is that way the money is completely organized for our like book for Jeff's like bookkeeping because sometimes he would get that they spent a good 6 hours trying to figure out was this trivia, was this dues, was this pick a number because people weren't leaving notes or any identifying information for Jeff and my parents to sort through. So they had to like their totals weren't matching for a while, so they had to move a lot of things
Yeah,
around. It
yeah,
was pretty chaotic,
yeah.
which is why I think um, there's a desire not to just do standard PayPal.
Well, I think this way, if they can't listen and put the notes in there, they should get their money back and should not even be able to participate if they can't listen to put the notes in there because that's
Hmm.
causing you guys extra work.
This is Robert, and I have further comment. If you have another company or entity doing all your financials, then you got to check them too.
Mhm.
Of
So
course.
either you check it doing it yourself, or you still have to check it with another company do it and make sure that you get your share. So, I mean, we're thinking about adding another company in the mix for what purpose?
And how reputable is this other company? You don't know.
I
I
mean,
know that
let's keep more money for Sassy. Let's keep it simple. I mean, that's what that's part of the treasurer's responsibility. Keep track of money coming in, and I mean that's part of the job.
Yeah, that's true. But when somebody writes a check for uh $80 or something,
They need to put in the
y-
memo that it's for pick a
they need to.
number or trivia.
Yeah, I mean they a majority of them did do that, but there were quite a few that didn't. So and that's where it got to be, or they would they wouldn't specify that. Let's say they wrote it out for $60, and you would say, oh, okay, well they chose two numbers, so they wanted so the last $20 was for their ticket. You got to sort through and do that. So, like I say, a majority of people did do that, but not everybody, and that's what took so long to do that.
Right.
And you can keep asking them to do that, but
And with PayPal, you can't just contact them and say, "Hey, what was your payment for?" Like, there's no way to contact the purchaser.
right, right.
So does it actually tell you who sent the money?
It tells you whatever like their PayPal name is, yeah. But like if it
Well, then
says,
you just have to track down and find out who knows them and say,
yeah,
we need to know exactly what this payment was for.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
making an announcement at the SASE meeting telling them it's very important that y'all put that in the notes, because if you don't, we won't know what it's for, and you may not get to participate if we don't know what it's for.
Well,
yeah,
the other thing
I
is, though,
agree.
that others, we get more people buying ticket numbers than just SASE members. There's
right.
Well,
family
people that
members.
the people that are buying picking numbers from us, the person that told them the SASE email address to send it to the PayPal, they need to reiterate to them, you must write in the notes what this is for.
Yep,
That way the treasurer can keep up with it.
yep.
And also, like if at a meeting, Kim, I'll pick on Ken for a minute. If somebody says we got $60 check from Ken Cowell, what's it for? Well, okay, we would say at the meeting, okay, we know who that is. Let me get a hold of him. And then we'd call him and say, hey, what did you intend this for, so I can let them know. It's just about communication. And as Erica said repeatedly, in emails at the meeting, just keep reiterating, put in the note on PayPal, if you're doing it that way, what this money is specifically for.
Okay.
What would we think of making it if it's requiring people to use the SATS website to do that?
What'd you say? You
How would we
sound
feel
like
about
robotic.
How would we feel about making people do it from the SAT? It's still PayPal, but making them do it for the from the SASE website if we could pull that off.
Is the SASE website accessible for them? Is it up and going?
I mean, it's up. It needs to be updated. I'm hoping. We have Robert, Mary Howard, and Julia who have said they're willing to take a look at it. That maybe we can figure out how to put a button or something on there.
If this is Robert, if we could get it working, I would give that as an option. Maybe somebody doesn't have a PayPal app on their phone and all they've got's a home computer and they can go through the website. But I would leave both options open. The more ways you have people to pay, the better.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. This is Lydia. Also, are we accepting Square payments during meetings?
During meetings, yes.
Okay.
The advantage of those is that like Jeff or I can label those. That's not the
That's
user.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I just wanted to make sure we had that available also.
Yeah.
I have another question too.
Mhm.
Are we going to accept cash?
as a last resort.
Oh, we do have, Jeff, we've already gotten some cash donations, but we have a donations envelope, so they'll at least be organized.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I will just say, I mean, if someone wants to pay cash, yeah, sometimes cash can be a pain. I get it for record, but we can't really refuse unless we voted it as an organization to not allow cash. But I don't think that's going to fly with everybody.
No,
Right.
just like I say, as a last, as long I don't, as long as it all labels properly, I don't care.
Hmm.
I, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Going back to our registration, since we've got the Google form, I think we could make it work for everyone if I think we just need to be like, if they can't do it because they don't know how to, someone will just need to walk them through it, like on either do it for them on the phone or whatnot.
Yeah. You can either get an SSP or a family member to help them.
Yeah. All right. Well, any other things we want to discuss?
This is Lydia. Just a quick thought. Maybe if somebody doesn't have help, maybe we can create like just some very basic, like I'm not saying go through maybe the entire thing, but just like some screen reader navigation ideas for the form, like using, to tab through the different fields with JAWS or NVDA or like to swipe with voice or, just like you said, in case people don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if that would be of
Hmm.
interest to the
Yeah.
rest of
Could
you.
you? Is that something you think you could like you could write up for us that we could send to people?
Sure, I could do that.
Okay.
I just think that might be helpful in case somebody was like, "Oh, now I get it." Like if it's a really simple fix, and then they actually don't need to use their hours or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And yeah.
I think we're
All
good.
right.
I don't
Sorry.
have anything else.
Okay.
I
No, I
am
think
gonna
Well,
we've
check
about
into
covered
finding
anything I
some.
can think of.
Yeah, I am gonna check in and see if I can find some volunteers as well. Your dad said at least what, 4?
yeah.
This is Robert. I will also say, I may have mentioned this before just to someone in passing, but I pretty much have a guarantee on the sodas donation again this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
you said that you you told us not last meeting because you missed it, the meeting before. So how will we get a hold of the person to donate the chips?
I this is Kim, Eric. I can try to get billy goat chips because we can do that because I know a lot of people had trouble because the chips were too hot last year. So
Yeah.
billy goat chips, they have more mild chips, and so I'll put a request in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Old Vienna has other chips too, but I just wonder if they donated the Red Hot Riplets because they weren't as big a seller. I mean,
Oh,
I
I
can't.
thought those were popular.
Not with
We had a
everybody
lot
there.
left. I think we had to give some of it away. I mean, I love hot stuff. I thought the chips were awesome, but
I thought they were great. Mhm.
Yeah, come to think of it, nobody bought any when we brought them to the Sassy meeting. They bought everything else, just not that.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'd be better off giving the Red Hot Riplets away.
Yeah.
I'll take some.
I'll
So
take
let's
some.
try
If there's
Old
any left.
Vienna. Let's try Old Vienna, Kim, if they can give us
Oh no, I know. Yeah,
Something-
that's yeah.
something
Yeah, I
other
want.
than Red Hot Riplets, and we can still try Billy Goat. You know, we can hit them both.
Oh,
So
right.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yep. Ouch.
well, I guess that's all I can think of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. What time's the board meeting tomorrow?
11.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys at 11.
All right. Sounds
See y'all
good.
tomorrow. Y'all have a good
Yeah.
All
one.
right.
You too.
Yeah, you
Yep.
All
too.
right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody have a great night.
You too.
Bye. This is
Bye.
Kimmy. Bye.
Bye.